with pranams to Lord Ganesh, with humble, respectful namaskars to all readers and listeners. Kundalini or Sahaj Yoga in brief. This post is dedicated to Her Holiness Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi, who was undoubtedly an incarnation of the highest order and who gave the intensely difficult to achieve experience of Kundalini awakening and the resulting Samadhi to millions all over the world. It's a debt of gratitude I owe to her. So, with pranams to her and seeking her blessings that maximum people may be benefited by this page, I give below Kundalini or Sahaj Yoga as briefly as possible. From time immemorial, sages and enlightened masters from all over the world have spoken of a certain divine energy within all of us. Perhaps the labels may be different, but on a slightly closer scrutiny, we realize that they all are speaking of the same thing. So, it may be referred to as Kundalini by Saint Jnaneshwar, or Ruh by the Sufis, or Holy Spirit in the Bible, or Tao in Chinese. The list of labels is endless. Going beyond the labels, can we know briefly what this energy is and how can we decode its signals or understand its divine language? Luckily, at different ages, seers have experienced this energy and given a description about it or brief guidelines. Of course, some have scared us beyond imagination about it or ridiculed those practicing Kundalini Yoga or outright dismissed it as a mumbo-jumbo pseudo-science. The truth, as they say, always lies in between. The more interested and sincere seekers can refer to more detailed notes on this topic on Google for the theory part or go to Living Masters for practical experience and study. They can also approach the Sahaj Yoga website. So, the basic information in brief. The Kundalini energy enters the embryo or fetus in the mother's womb when at around a few months through the fontanelle bone area at the top of the head and traveling down the spine, it resides dormant in the sacrum bone of every human being. It lies dormant, waiting to awaken the seeker into higher realms of consciousness at the right opportune moment or time. It reawakens by the active blessings and Shaktipat or transfer of energy of an incarnation authorized and competent to do so. The Kundalini energy operates in the subtle and gross human body through 3 nerve channels and power or energy centers or chakras, nadis or nerve channels. Left nerve channel or Chandranadi, qualities and functions, past thoughts, anti-clockwise direction, emotions, feelings, memories. Malfunctioning effects, depression, lethargy, self-destructive thoughts and base desires, brooding. Right nerve channel or Suryanadi, qualities, functions, actions, planning, goal-oriented, organizing, thoughts about the future, clockwise direction of movement. Malfunctioning effects, megalomania, cruelty, dictatorial behavior, hyperactiveness. Central channel or Sushumna, present alertness, intuitive awareness, upwards spiral movement. Qualities and functions, working in a harmonious biorhythmic flow, spiritual and worldly ascent, redeemer and counselor. Malfunctioning, slipping into ego or supraconsciousness. Attached to these nerve channels are power or energy centers somewhat comparable to rechargeable batteries. They correspond to the various endocrinal glands in our body. Chakra name Muladhar, principal qualities and functions: excretion, reproduction, innocence, chastity, wisdom, hygiene, immunity. Malfunctioning effects: sexually transmitted diseases, immorality, overpowering insatiable lust. Chakra name Swadhishthan, principles, qualities and functions: imagination, fantasy, creativity, focused attention, concentration, originality, flexibility, aesthetics, spontaneity, self-respect. Malfunctioning effects: anger, rigidity, instability, irritability, fanaticism. Chakra name Nabhi or solar plexus. Principal, qualities and functions: absorption, self-sustainability, contentment, satisfaction, prosperity, generosity. Malfunctioning effects: envy, jealousy, mean, spiteful nature, overpowering and insatiable greed or ambition, energy and money deficit for the standard of decent living. Chakra name Bhavsagar. Principal qualities and functions: churning, self-discipline, work prioritization and time management, Guru Tattva, independent. Malfunctioning effects: indecisive, irresponsible, weak-willed, manipulative, dependent. Chakra name Anahat or heart. Principal qualities and functions: circulation of blood and energy, kindness, bravery, courage. Malfunctioning effects: fear, self-centeredness, arrogant. Chakra name Vishuddhi or throat chakra. Principal qualities and functions: collectivity, communication, detachment, witness state, diplomacy, tact, gracefulness, shyness. Malfunctioning effects: bottleneck for emotional outlet, superiority or inferiority complex, guilty or culprit-like feeling. Chakra name Hamsa. Principal qualities and functions: filtration, discernment, practicality, common sense. Malfunctioning effects: irrational, cynical, doubting nature. Chakra name Ajna. Principal qualities and functions: forgiveness, humility, calm, clear thoughts, open-mindedness, logic, reasoning, control, empathy, sympathy, understanding nature, attitude, perception, equanimity, thoughtless, choiceless and doubtless awareness. Malfunctioning effects: ego, doubting, suspicious nature, schizophrenia, paranoia, destructive, confused, illogical thoughts, constant mind chatter. Chakra name Sahasrar. Principal qualities and functions: overall integration of all chakras, overall personality, testing and functioning of all chakras simultaneously and smoothly, union with the all-pervading energy knowingly. Malfunctioning effects: egoistical or depressive negative personalities. Through regular meditation, by our own attention energy, more and more strands or filaments of the Kundalini energy rise to re-emerge out from the fontanelle bone area and unite with the cosmic consciousness. This is an evolutionary ascension process of all human beings. This is the information in brief. Wishing you all a happy meditation. Pardon me, dear listener, for any errors on my part. Thank you, dear reader and listener.